Yeah, big dick management, where we're bigger than our artists.
Did you say big dick management?
Wait, hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Hold on.
Big dick management?
Yeah, you remember Richard Dick. He used to manage the whole music business. He was huge.
The whole business?
Yeah. Anyway, this is his company. My name's Peter. How can I help you?
This is Butthead from We're Okay Records.
Oh, hey. Nice to meet you. You guys hanging in there?
We're okay.
Cool. What's up?
We want to do a 360 record deal with the Socially Irresponsible Networkers.
A 360-degree deal?
Yeah.
You want to participate in all of the artist revenue streams?
That's the deal I was told to get, damn it.
Well, are you prepared to put up additional monies for those rights?
No, we don't even have any money.
Okay. Well, money aside for a sec, why would I want to do a 360-degree deal with your company?
Because we, need it, and we could be the right partners.
Could be the right partners? Look, I understand that you need it, but declaring that you're not doing 360 deals doesn't necessarily mean that we should do it and let you participate in all the revenues of the socially irresponsible networkers. For starters, I'd like to know what expertise you bring to the table in all these other areas besides selling music, of course. What services can you provide? For instance, do you have touring expertise, and can you help lower the cost of touring? Do you have relationships with instrument companies, sound companies, bus companies, van rental companies, hotel chains? Perhaps with finding additional crew and additional musicians for our touring outfit? Do you know how to stop the arena in Chicago from charging for the ice under the floorboards? Just making sure you're paying attention, Almost Famous fans. Can you guarantee that we could get on tour with Artist X on your label? I'll answer that for you right now. No, you can't. You know why? Because it's up to Artist X. Can you help us with getting gigs? I mean, yeah, we have an agent for that, I guess. Do you have expertise in helping us sell merch on the road, or at retail, or online? Can you help us with designing and producing the merch? Can you help us with fulfilling the orders of that merch? And are you laying out the costs? Can you help us build and maintain a fan base while we're touring? And just how would you go about doing that? Do you have someone who knows how to build and run a fan club? How about implementing social media into that? Which social networks? Which location-based services? Do you have someone who has expertise in the mobile space that can help us with our mobile strategy? Which cell carrier is the most conducive for how we want to engage our audience and deliver our music? Should we livecast from the road? With who? When? Can you monetize that? Okay, what about ancillary products like clothing line or a comic book? Can you help with creating those products and rolling those products out? And who's paying for those costs? I ask you these questions because in a 360 deal and a full partnership where you're going to participate in all the revenue streams, then you should also be laying out some costs for our merchandise production or any of these other ancillary products that we want to create, right?
No.
How about publishing? Can you place some of the songs that we write but don't use with other artists who are on other labels who happen to be your competitors? What about placing our music in TV or film or video games or social games or in an ad campaign? What supervisors do you use? What ad agencies? What relationships do you have? With what marketing companies? Can you help us in collecting all the mechanical performance and online royalties with Harry Fox, BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, Sound Exchange, whoever else? Global collection societies? Can you help us with strategic brand alliances? What brands? Will you allow these brands who partner with us to participate in the sale of certain content that is created specifically as a result of this relationship? What are your thoughts on embracing a new technology? Should we use any free music giveaway strategies towards that end? And keep an eye on the bigger picture. Will you allow them to invest and share in a piece of the pie?
No.
Because unless you have all these expertise in-house, which, let's face it, seems unlikely considering you're a fraction of the size you were 5 years ago and your revenues have diminished, then we're both going to go out to most of these same companies, hopefully, to outsource all these various services. You know, I know what they are. I'm sure you've seen the video.
It sucks.
I know you can help with selling music, and I know it's tough out there right now. But can you please try to at least embrace different platforms that fans seem to be flocking to? Whether it's different kinds of online stores, or subscription sites, or recommendation sites. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if any of them even exist anymore. You might have sued them all out of existence.
Cool.
Besides selling music, we know another one of your strengths is distribution. Of course, I could be recording the conversation we're having right now, slap a beat on it, and distribute it myself tonight on the internet. You do have leverage in the terrestrial radio world, which is important. However, there are more ways than ever to promote and discover music. You've got satellite radio, internet radio, social networks, video games, and brands utilizing music, and so forth. You mind if I give you a piece of advice?
Yes.
Because you know us managers have big egos and need to dispense advice, even when we're wrong. The next time you have that many customers and fans like you did throughout the 90s and the first half of this decade, try not to insult them by keeping prices artificially high, even though your costs had come down, just to inflate your profits on an obvious passing technology.
Settle down, Peter.
Look, I know you're protecting the artist's intellectual property as well as everyone's revenue streams, including your own, to ultimately help fund the process of nurturing even more artists, and I respect that and appreciate it and thank you for it. But let me ask you a question. How's that strategy working out so far? After all, we're okay records, not we're doing great records. And one more thing. Let's lose the name records and record company because it's an antiquated word. In fact, at this point, unfairly or not, it's not even a flattering term. You're helping to market and brand music. You should be called a music company or an entertainment marketing firm that also sells music, but not a record label.
You seem a little bitter, Peter. I mean, I see how this affected artists, but how did it affect you personally?
How has it affected me personally? I don't know. For starters, how about the fact that I'm sitting here making satirical videos? So this predicament that we're in, Butthead, I don't think it's the fault of the label. I don't think it's the fault of the manager. I don't think it's anyone's fault, not the internet. I'm sure there are situations where 360 deals actually do work, and the resources are there, and it's a great partnership. But if you're asking me if this has affected me personally, what do you think?
You got a job for me? Hello?